Hey everybody, my name is Cayden Bryner, and for my Earth hazard video, I selected the 1964 Good Friday earthquake, which took place near Prince William Sound in southeast Alaska. So, an intro. You think Alaska's peaceful with nearly 600,000 miles of mostly open wilderness. You certainly think that there's not a whole lot happening here, maybe some like moose foraging around or something, but on the afternoon of March 27th, 1964, this could not have been further from the case. At 5:36 in the afternoon, a 9.5 magnitude earthquake shook Prince William Sound for between 4 and 5 minutes. Now, you might wonder what the significance of this earthquake was. I mean, these happen all the time. There's thousands a day and countless amount that happened every year. The significance of this is it is the strongest, most powerful measured earthquake in North America's history. Broke all kinds of records. The causes and impacts of this earthquake. The earthquake was caused by the sudden rapid subduction of the Pacific tectonic plate beneath the North American plate. So the Pacific plate went underneath the North American one, directly underneath Prince William Sound in Alaska. This caused shorelines to be raised by as many as 30 feet in some places and lowered others by a similar amount permanently too. Thousands of aftershocks were recorded in the months following the earthquake. Some of these aftershocks were large enough, up to 6.4 magnitude, to be considered major earthquakes themselves. And it created a large 27-foot tsunami that spread all the way down from Alaska towards Oregon and California. You can see here tsunami effects in Alaska, and the tsunami drove a piece of wood through a tire as well. I think this was in Valdez, Alaska. Oddities from this. The town of Valdez, which I was just mentioning, was entirely relocated as a result of the quake. So the flood took the town out, flood from the tsunami. When that receded, it was so destroyed and the land had dipped 8 feet below where it once was. It fell off a cliff, basically. So, per the Army Corps of Engineering, the town was moved 4 miles in a northwest direction towards higher land, and all town residents had to pay a $400 fee for their homes to be moved. And these fees were collected up from all of the residents and used to rebuild like public buildings, like libraries, post office, whatever. Beyond that, a former Anchorage neighborhood outside of downtown used to be suburbs, and when the earthquake happened, it fell off a cliff and down into the ocean. And now where that neighborhood once was has been turned into, by Alaska's Parks and Rec, into what's now called Earthquake Park, which I've included photos of here. At the top is within Earthquake Park. The bottom's the view of downtown and Denali beyond that. And I have a personal connection to this, and that when I went to the Anchorage area of Alaska in the summer of 2021, I actually visited Earthquake Park, which here is a photo. I took this photo, the little arrow that I'm circling right there pointing down. You can't see it because my camera wasn't that great, but that is Denali out in the distance. It was the one time that we were able to see it, and this was only a couple hours before we went to the airport as well. But this is Earthquake Park. Right beyond those trees are where the homes fell off into the ocean, and you can still see 60 odd years later the effects that this earthquake had on the community. That's all that I have. It's a pretty significant earthquake, being that it's the largest one in North American history. And here are my citations that I used for all the different photos and some of the websites that I used as well. So thank you guys.